Recording has started. Go ahead and come to your easy seat, whatever that looks like for you. Grounding into your sits bones, getting yourself nice and comfy. This being a gentle one, remember, just go to the edge and then back it off a little. As easy and gentle as you can be with your body. Hands can be on your knees, hands down for grounding, palms up for receiving. Sitting up straight and tall, roll your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades to get back together and relax them down. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly exhale out. Take a few moments here to just focus on your breath. Notice how it feels coming in and out of your body. Notice how it feels as you inhale, your lungs fill. Your belly rises and falls as you exhale, and your chest falls. Taking a few moments to calm your breath that calms your body and helps relieve the stresses of the times. As you're inhaling and exhaling, maybe you hear your breath like the waves of an ocean coming in and rolling out. Take one more long, slow, deep, controlled breath in. And slowly let it out. I'm just going to work on warming our body up a little bit so that it's ready for us to be able to hold the poses for just a little bit longer than we normally do. Starting with neck turns, sitting up straight and tall. Turn your head towards the right, looking over your shoulder or off to the side as much as you can without straining. And then come back to center. And then look to the left. Again, as far as you can, without straining, without making it sore. And back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale as you look back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One last set. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And inhale back to center. Take your hands, lace your fingers, place them behind your head. Elbows are out wide. We're going to work with our neck bending forward and backward. This is our inhale position. Our elbows are squeezed together, are wide open. Shoulder blades are squeezed together and head is slightly tipped back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your elbows together, chin to chest. And get a good stretch along your back. Hold this for just a couple breaths. And your next inhale, you're going to inhale, open your elbows, tilt your head up, lean it back a little. And then exhale, chin to chest, elbows together. Inhale, open and up. Exhale, together and down. Inhale, open and up. Exhale, together, down. Inhale, open and up. And keep holding this as you breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open those elbows wide. Tilt your head back. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, release, bring your head back up to neutral. Arms can come down. A shoulder flow to work on our shoulders just a little bit. Take your hands to your elbows, or to your shoulders. Hands to elbows, I don't know if that will really work. Hands to shoulders, elbows are out to the side. This is an inhale position. So take a deep breath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring your elbows together. Inhale, lift them up, point them towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring your elbows together. Inhale, lift your elbows up and out. Exhale, back down to the starting position. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring them to get your elbows together. Inhale, elbows to ceiling. Exhale, back down. One last set. Deep inhale, open up. Exhale, bring your elbows together. Inhale, elbows up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbows out to the side. And go ahead and release your arms and bring them back down. I forgot to remind you that my cat might come in and join us as we go through this, so you might hear her in the background. Go ahead and come to your hands and knees. Oh, perfect timing, Kitty. We're going to do a few rounds of cat-cow. Spread your fingers wide. Palms are flat on the floor. Putting the weight at the base of your index finger and your thumb. Wrist and elbows and shoulders are all in a line. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, drop your belly and lift your gaze for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And take this nice and gentle, easy flow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Last round. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And come back to neutral. Swish your tail. So you're going to look over your left shoulder at your left heel. Your hips will kick slightly to the right. Come back to center. Swish your tail to the right. Hips will go left. Back to center. Look over your left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. And back to center. Work on our hips just a little bit. We're going to do fire hydrant. So putting your weight into your right knee and right hand, you're going to lift that left leg out to the side like you're using a fire hydrant, like a dog, and then just start to make gentle circles with your hip. Switching your knee down to the bottom, out to the side, up to the top, just working on getting that hip range of motion. When you get down to the bottom, the next time you'll stop and you'll switch directions, making it go the opposite way that you were just making your circles. And do one more circle, bring it back down to the ground. Same thing, other side. So put your weight into your left side, lift that right hip up, and then start to make your circles. Remember, going as fast or as slow. This is a nice, gentle, easy class today. When you get down to the bottom, you'll stop and switch directions. And one more circle, bring it back down. Go ahead and kick your legs out so you can be able to sit up. Take the soles of your feet together, coming into butterfly. And this is a gentle, easy class again today, so we want to make sure that we're just going easy, keeping your feet out farther from you. We're not necessarily working so much on the hip flexors as we are just trying to get a nice, gentle stretch. Of course, if you feel like you need more of a stretch, you can slide your hips or your heels in towards your groin, getting more of a hip stretch. We are going to be bending over, so we want to make sure that we've got enough room, whether your knees make it to the ground or not. All right, sits bones are nice and grounded, knees are out to the side, soles of your feet together, sitting up straight and tall. Hands can be on your shins, on your ankles. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to hinge at the hips coming forward. Eventually your back is going to round and you're going to let your head drop down. If your lower back bothers you, keep your back straight and don't come all the way down and don't let your head drop. But if your lower back says it's okay, go ahead and round your back, drop your head. We're going to stay here for just a few breaths. Again, notice the quality of your breath, how it flows in and out. Notice how you feel calmer, hopefully with your deep breaths. Take one more deep breath. And then your next inhale, you're just going to slowly lift yourself up, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them down. Keep your left knee bent, straighten your right leg. Your left foot can either stay at your calf, it can come to your knee, or you can slide it in towards your thigh. Right foot, toes are pointed towards the ceiling. Make sure your hips are squared off to the front end of your mat. Hands come out to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reaching for the sky, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reaching down over that extended leg. Whether or not you can reach your shin, your ankle, your foot, however far down, you can gently and easily go. We're working on stretching out that hamstring just a little bit. And again, gentle and easy today. Take one more deep breath. And to come out, you're going to reach your arms forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then exhale your arms down to the sides. Take the soles of your feet back together, coming back into butterfly or cobbler. Again, adjusting your feet out in front of you so you've got a nice distance that you can gently lean over. Stay up straight and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge at your hips, roll your shoulders forward, coming down as far as is comfortable. Take one more deep breath. And to come up, just roll your spine up, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Head's the last thing to come up. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze them back together, and relax them down. Keep your right knee bent, straighten your left leg, foot is towards the ceiling. Right foot can be at your calf, at your knee, or at your thigh, wherever is the most comfortable. Hips are squared to the front, left toes are towards the ceiling. Hands out to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hip. Extend yourself out over your extended leg, reaching for your shin, your ankle, your foot, wherever your body can gently and easily go. If your lower back is bothering you, bend your left knee just a little bit and release that tension. Take one more deep breath. And to come out, you're going to reach your arms forward. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And exhale your arms down. Once again, take the soles of your feet together, out kind of wide. Then take your hands behind you. Fingers can be facing away from you, sideways, towards you, whatever's the most comfortable for you. Getting that nice straight back, so don't be rounded and hunched over. You want a nice flat back, lifting your chest up, squeezing your shoulder blades together. If it feels comfortable, you can tilt your head back just a little bit, getting a bit of a chest opener and an opposite back bend. So we're kind of rounding forward to counteract the tension from rounding forward. Take some nice deep breaths here. One more deep breath. And then go ahead and walk up onto your fingers, straighten yourself out. Straighten your legs out, having them in front of you. Here's one of our first poses. It's going to be supported. So at this point, you can grab onto your nice, hopefully giant fluffy pillow. You might need one, you might need two. You might need a block, you might need a blanket. We're going to be going into forward fold. So you want your feet hip width apart. You want your sits bones nice and grounded. And then this is where it comes into whatever works for you. I have a nice, rather sturdy foam pillow, so I could use that and then just be able to lean forward and put my head onto it. Kind of like a nice bolster, a nice fluffy pillow. The problem with this one is then you sink into it and it smushes down too much. Whatever works for you. And this is where it takes a little bit to figure out exactly what it is that you want that's the most comfortable. We are going to be staying here for just a couple minutes, probably about 3. So you want to make sure that you're nice and settled. You want to make sure that where you are, you don't get to be so fidgety and that you're nice and comfortable. All right, once you've got your cushions and everything settled, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just melt over, stretching down, coming into your forward fold, whatever that looks like for you. And if you haven't gotten yourself settled, make sure you can get yourself settled. And finding that position where it's just comfortable. Take one more long, slow, deep breath in. And slowly let it out. To come up, you're just slowly gonna lift your torso up, kind of dragging your arms along the pillow to sit yourself up. You can take any cushions, pillows, blankets, whatever, set them off to the side. These next couple poses, we won't be using them just yet. All right, legs are out in front of you, but you're gonna take your hands, put them behind you again, facing towards you, facing behind you, whatever is the most comfortable for your wrists and your body. Then you're gonna slide both feet so that your feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent, pointed towards the ceiling, not in very tight, just kind of out farther. Seated figure four, and this is a new one that we haven't done before, but you've done figure four, we just haven't done the seated variety. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee. And this might be where you have to cross it over and then slide it back, or use your hands to put it up there and get it. Your left foot can go out as far as you need to, even if it comes up onto your heel and you just let your foot point out. Whatever is your body calling for and needs today. And then we're trying to get the stretch in that outer right hip. So then you want to start to slide your left foot in until you start feeling that stretch in that outer right hip. You can walk your hands forward, taking your chest towards your thighs. Again, gentle, easy stretch. So you're not trying to strain yourself, you're not trying to hurt, just trying to get a gentle, easy twist. Not twist, stretch. Make sure you're breathing deep breaths in and out. Take one more breath. Keep your legs just as they are, but we're going to slowly work on walking our way down, coming down onto your elbows, and then onto your back, going for the reclined version of figure four. So you've got your right ankle already over your left knee. Now you're going to hug your left leg into your chest, but not quite fully the full pose. Lift your left leg up towards the sky, trying to get a legs up the wall for the left leg with a figure four for the right leg. Less intensive a stretch. You can always intensify it by grabbing onto your calf over top of your chin. If you can't reach, then just keep your hand onto your thigh and pull your thigh towards your chest. Take one more deep breath. Moving into the next pose, keep your right leg where it is. Bend your left leg so your knee is all the way down, and then hug that knee in towards your chest, going into the figure four that we're familiar with. Take one more deep breath here. Release your left foot. Keep your right foot crossed. Arms can come out to cactus, to T, whatever's the most comfortable for you. Going for an easy twist here. You're going to let your right foot go down to the floor. So take a deep breath in. And then just slowly let that right foot come down to the floor, twisting your lower back just a little bit. Keep both shoulders firmly planted on the ground. If it feels more comfortable, you can take your left hand, grab onto your right foot. Take one more deep breath. On your inhale, you're going to inhale, bring your legs back up to center. Uncross. Pull your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side a little. Grab underneath your knees, onto your thighs. Then we're going to rock and roll up to seated. We've got to do the same thing for the other side. So again, starting out, taking our hands behind us, fingers facing towards you, away from you, beside, out to the side, whatever's most comfortable. Feet are flat on the floor, crossing your left ankle over your right knee. And again, you might need to straighten your right leg out a little bit to cross it and then work your foot in. Might need to walk your hands in. And one side might be tighter than the other. And that's okay. You just got to work with however your body is working today. Taking your chest towards your thighs, getting it so it's nice and comfortable stretch. Nothing hurts. Or maybe it's just that slightly good hurt, but gentle and easy. Take one more breath. And transition down onto your back. So walking your hands back, coming down onto your elbows, and then slowly onto your back as your left ankle stays over your right knee. Hug your left leg into your chest just a little bit, lifting that right foot up towards the sky. So legs up the wall for your right foot, left foot is still out at the figure four. And again, grabbing onto your thigh. You might be able to reach your calf on this side, or maybe not. Maybe the other side was your looser side. Take one more breath. And then bend your right knee, hugging that right knee in towards your chest for full figure four. Take one more breath. Keep your knees bent where they are, arms can out to cactus or to T, whatever is the most comfortable. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gentle twist as your left foot goes towards the floor. Again, your right hand might grab onto your left foot if that feels comfortable. Or it might just stay out at T. Take one more deep breath. On your inhale, you're going to inhale your legs back to center. Uncross your legs. Setting up for our next pose, supported bridge. So your choice as to what you have and what props you have to work with. If you've got your pillows and you think that they'll be high enough, you can take your pillows underneath you. If you happen to have a block, you can use a block underneath you. So grabbing whatever props you need. We're going to start out with on our back, just like we normally do with bridge. Hopefully your props are close at hand. And you're going to, when you're ready and getting yourself set up, you're going to take a deep breath in, let it out. And then inhale, lift your hips up, slide your prop underneath you. And you might say, oh, that's too high, and you need to make your adjustments. Make whatever adjustments you need, and then slowly exhale and lower back down. Your knees don't need to be, or your feet don't need to be in very close to you. They can take a slight step out. Whatever works for you as we hang out in this pose just a little bit longer than we would if we were doing bridge all on our own. Hands can be on your belly. They can be down at the side. I invite you to take the opportunity to notice your breath. Great chance to watch your belly rise and fall as you take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale out. Consciously taking deep breaths to help your body release any stress or tension. Take one more deep breath. And on your next inhale, you're going to inhale, lift your hips up just enough so you can slide your prop out, and then slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees gently into your chest, whether they come all the way in or just partially, completely up to you and what your body calls for. Maybe rocking side to side, giving that lower back a little massage, or even taking your knees in a slight circle. Just if you circle, make sure you go both directions. And when you're ready, go ahead and straighten your legs out to the end of your mat. We're going to make our way onto our belly. So rolling over however you need to. Setting up for Sphinx pose, grabbing onto your blanket that you have hopefully nearby. We just need to make it kind of into a little bit of a roll. A pillow might be just as good, kind of depends on what's going to work for you. So in normal Sphinx pose, we're on our belly, we're up on our elbows. In supported Sphinx, you're going to take the blanket or the bolster or the pillow, and you're going to put it underneath your ribs. And rather than your elbows being directly underneath your shoulders, you can slide your hands forward, about a hand space forward, so that you're more relaxed. You don't want to be so relaxed that your neck sinks down into your shoulders. You still want that lifted up, but you want to have the support under your ribs. And again, it might even be as much as having that big pillow underneath there, and it goes all the way to your elbows, and it's more supported and comfortable that way. Whatever works for you, getting yourself nice and situated. Hips are firmly on the mat, thighs are on the mat, about hip width apart. Toes can either be curled or they can be on the tops of your feet. Palms are still spread wide. You're still looking forward. If you have a block or if you've got a really firm pillow and you want to really relax into this pose, you can set your forehead down onto your block. You can set your forehead, if you've got enough, down onto your pillow. However you want to slowly and comfortably be into this pose. Taking nice, slow, deep, full belly breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath here. If you have something propped under your head, you want to slide that gently out of the way. Transitioning from Sphinx pose to seal pose. Same position, except for take your hands just a little bit wider than your mat. And then you're going to push up into your arms and having straight arms. A little bit deeper of a back bend. If your lower back says, no, that just doesn't feel right, go back to Sphinx pose. Okay? So whichever one it is for you, again, in seal, don't scrunch your shoulders up towards your neck. You want to relax your shoulders down, lengthen through your neck, push through your spine, taking deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath. And then lower yourself down just enough so that you can bring your hands back next to your chest, kind of outside your pillow maybe. Curl your toes and come up into almost tabletop so you're on your knees. Setting up for down puppy. So whether or not you need to have your pillow there again, whether it needs to turn sideways, we're just going to walk our hands forward, coming down onto our chest, onto the pillow, and getting a nice gentle stretch. If this is too much for your knees, you can scoot your knees in just a little bit. If it's too much for your chest, maybe putting a double extra pillow if your shoulders say enough, too much. Again, it's a matter of knowing the pose and being able to play with the props that you have. So once you get your props settled, you can settle into the pose. Take one more deep breath. Walk your hands back up into tabletop, setting up for supported child. So if you have knee issues and there's just too much, you can either take a blanket and put it on top of your calves underneath your thighs so that you sit back and it takes up some of the room. Or if you've got two pillows, you can always take one pillow and put it under there, give you something a little bit better to sit on. Having a big pillow in front of you, maybe with an extra blanket on top of it, so we can be able to support ourselves down onto it. You're just going to walk your hands forward, take your torso down on top as you sit your hips back onto your heels. You can turn your head to the side. We'll stay here for about 2 minutes. So I'll cue you to turn your head to the other side. Hopefully that you're all nice and situated, settled in your pose. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in. And slowly exhale out. If you have your head turned to the side, go ahead and turn it to the other side. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. To slowly come out of this, you're just going to walk your hands back, slowly bringing yourself back up. As we make our way into one more pose, we'll hold for just a couple minutes before we make our way into Shavasana. So if you've got your pillow and your blanket stacked on top of each other, this is probably going to be most likely what you'll use. Again, your body, it's going to make a difference. Supported fish. So we haven't done fish pose in some of my other classes, but what you want to do is have the pillow going lengthways down your mat. You want it right behind your hips, maybe with either two pillows on top or a pillow and a blanket. You want it to be able to be so that you can take your head off the top of your mat, so that the top of your head can maybe, or even the top back of your head rests on the mat. Full fish pose is that you tilt your head and your crown is all the way on. With a supported one, it's a little bit not as deep of a pose. Legs are straight. If it bothers you to have your legs completely straight and you have enough blankets, you can always take a blanket, stick it under your knees so your knees are slightly bent. Okay, so a big pillow blanket and your head goes off the top. Whether your top of your head is there or it's just the back top of your head, you want your head coming off. Arms can be down at the side, your hands can be on your hips, palms can be up, whatever's the most comfortable. And you've got your legs settled. Hopefully you're all settled and comfy. We'll stay here for a minute or two. Slow, deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath. To come out of it, you're going to take your hands, lace your fingers behind your head so that you can gently lift your head up and then slowly work at sitting yourself up. You don't want to strain your neck to come in. So go ahead and coming in to a seated position. We're going to get ready for Shavasana. So whatever you want, if you like to have the blanket and to lay down on it, if you like to have a blanket underneath your knees, whatever feels the best for you. If you just want to be able to lie on the floor like we do for a normal Shavasana, whatever gets you all settled and comfy. You've got your blanket you can cover yourself up with. Again, it's going to be whatever is the most comfortable for you to get yourself all settled. I'll give you a minute to get your props and yourself all comfy, getting yourself ready for whatever it is that you need today to get yourself settled. Slowly work on relaxing yourself, getting yourself comfy and cozy. Taking long, slow, deep breaths in and out as you slowly relax into this. Starting with the tips of your toes. As you take a deep breath in, notice each body part. And as you exhale out, exhale any tension that you might find, relaxing and releasing each body part as you go. Your toes, ankles, shins, and calves. Knees, thighs, hips, belly, lower back, mid back, upper back, ribs, chest, fingers, palms, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, neck, back of your head, your throat, your chin, ears, cheeks, lips, nose, eyes, forehead, and the top of your head. As you take a long, slow, deep breath in, your body completely relaxes and you exhale out all the tension. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly exhale out. Another deep breath in and let it out. Continue taking a few more slow, deep breaths in and out. Changing things up just a little bit today as you slowly are bringing yourself back, wiggling your fingers and your toes, and just taking a moment to breathe. I'm going to read you the quote that I have for today. Just breathe. Pause. Amidst the busyness, during the days of back-to-back appointments, celebrations, and meetings, during the moments when life seems to be moving at 100 miles per hour, pause. Take it all in, right where you are now. Reacquaint yourself with who you are. Remind yourself that you're doing your best, and that is all you can do. Pause. Allow yourself to take a moment to stretch and feel your muscles relax. Let any tension fall away. Pause. Take in as much air as your lungs will allow and just breathe. You are doing better than you think. So take a moment now to just take a long, slow, deep belly-filling breath in. And then slowly let it out. Once more, a long, slow, deep breath in. And then slowly exhale out. Begin wiggling your fingers and your toes, waking your body up one small, gentle movement at a time. Working your way up to your ankles and your wrists, your neck. Turn your head from one side to the other and back. Working to your knees and your elbows, your hips and your shoulders. So maybe it's just a big overhead stretch, reaching through your fingers and toes. Maybe it's a curling your knees in tight into a ball, or maybe it's just a gentle sway of your hips wiggling side to side. Whatever your body calls for to gently wake itself up and bring you back to the here and the now. Feeling gently restored and relaxed. Making your way up to seated as you so feel. Or, since you are at home, curl yourself up, ignore your video, and just go right back to Shavasana and relaxing. Whatever your body calls for right here, right now. So I thank you very much for coming and practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful, warm day. Let's hope the weather warms up just enough for it to not be so frigid. Thank you again. Namaste.